I got my start in racing back when I was 7 years old. I raced motorcycles, off-road, mainly motocross, and then progressed into four-wheel competition in such races as all the Baja off-road races, Class 2 Unlimited, and racing in the Nevada desert. I made the transition and worked my way up the ladder through the Formula Car Series, striving ultimately to be a professional race car driver. The Grand-Am racing's got lots of momentum. It's on its way up, and I think it is some of the best racing that there is right now, for sure in the United States, if not the world. It's close, it's competitive, you have world-class drivers, and it's really an awesome organization. As competitive as this series is right now in GT with all the manufacturers, winning that championship is definitely the pinnacle so far in my racing career. The pressure was on. I drove better than I have probably my whole racing career. We got the job done for Banner Racing, Pontiac, and we won the championship. So we went from third to second to first. So now it's quite possibly just as much pressure to defend our championship. In 2001, here at Daytona with the Earnhardts, when my fuel light went on and my crew chief said, "Oh, you can make it another lap." And as soon as I went by start finish, it started to sputter. And I'm thinking the whole time, I've got to go 3.5 miles and I've got to get this car back into the pits to get fuel in it and get one of the Earnhardts in the car. And it ran out of gas for me. I went through the chicane, coasted all the way to pit entry. It's raining with race shoes on, trying to push the Corvette completely out of gas on the rear wing, pushing the car backwards. And all I could think is the whole time is if I'm the guy that ran Dale Earnhardt's car out of gas, I won't make it out of here alive. That was my most embarrassing, funny, rewarding moment of my life when the cameras were all on me, pushing a race car into pit lane, and I'm telling you, I was worn out. There's a lot of really top-notch drivers, and they are not giving up an inch for anything. And what I've learned is more racecraft, keeping my eyes in the mirrors, bringing the car home safely. There's no downtime, there's no waiting or falling into position. You're trying to race and win from the start of the green flag to the checkered flag. Barber's got a good rhythm to it. Mid-Ohio is a lot of fun to race on. Watkins Glen has got a good rhythm and a lot of fun and elevation changes. So I'd have to say Watkins Glen. My racing idol at the time and the one that influenced me the most was Ayrton Senna. Now, my heroes are the people that are still enduring and persevering over all these years with as many good race car drivers that there are out there right now. And those guys are my heroes, the ones that are still on top of their game after all these years and still making a living at this job. I spent my whole life racing motorcycles, gone into the desert, off-roading, racing. I never got involved with sports. I had never even had a paper route because I was gone every weekend doing something motorsports oriented. So I'm embarrassed and a little ashamed to say, but when people go to the bar to root on a football team, I really don't even know what's going on. I've been with some friends in fast cars and I didn't like it. My friends all call me Grandma. I drive a truck. I think I've had 2 cars in my whole life and I drive very slow on the street. Everybody always is commenting, "Aren't you a race car driver?"